because we probably have to deliver the news to them.
They were able to get out safely.
Everybody
they got their
out
pets
safely. Everybody.
Did they get the things that were important to them?
Yes, as far as I know. Yes, yes, yes. We have been prepared for about a day and a half. I got a call from a friend of mine who's a Ventura County firefighter, and he told me when it started in Bell Canyon. So we've been ready.
I was up here just an hour ago, and this was fine.
No, right. Tell my mom that.
It was fine. There was nothing burning. There was a fire
Beautiful blue skies.
Exactly. There was nothing. We drove your entire neighborhood just to check and make sure you guys were okay.
Us too. And we've never been through this, not in 20 years.
It's the wind.
I don't know what it is.
It's the wind is the enemy of the firefighters.
Let me tell you, original owner in that house also, and it looks like it's been spared. I am so thankful.
You know, these fires just jump the homes, and we're starting to see your other neighbor's house. Oh, it's already caught on fire in the back. I can see that.
Which one? This one?
Yes, right here. The one that's a facade is still standing here in the front. Just if you're just tuning into Fox 11, we're on Kenrose Circle and Parkmore Road, the 5400 block. We're talking with, I'm sorry, what is your name?
Melanie Turquand.
Melanie has chosen to stay behind or to come back to try to protect her home. Her husband is actually up on the roof, as are many of Melanie's neighbors.
Look at the cross. You see the cross on the top of that house?
Yes, I do.
The best neighbors we've ever had. Very religious. I am sure they're watching over us, no doubt.
And now the sad news that they've lost their home.
Oh my God, look at that. Yes. Oh.
And I see around the corner there on, what is this, Kenrose Circle, there's another home burning down the street.
That is the only one.
I'm going to ask, Tony Butita, if you can hear me, I'm going to ask you to walk with me
Gigi, out of curiosity, you walk through these neighborhoods, they look like just regular idyllic neighborhoods. Do these neighbors, they ever think that there could be a fire here? It's not as if they're butted up against the wilderness, or they're not butted up against that wildland interface or anything. They just seem like these master plan communities with regular vegetation around their homes. It's not. I would think that they would be fairly safe from these fires.
Now, this is a tight-knit community. There's a lot of cul-de-sacs in this small pocket of homes, or large pocket of homes. Our anchors are asking, did you ever, think that a fire could come through this area at all? Because you're not directly up against the hillside.
That's what my brother-in-law said. We always knew a fire could come through, but we thought it would come through and come around us. We never thought this would happen, because it hasn't. The houses have been here since 1960.
Never happened before.
Never. One house up at the very top, I think, was burned. But no, this has not happened.
Your block has been devastated with this loss. I'm so sorry, Melanie. I'm glad your house is okay, and we're going to keep a close eye on your husband up there on the roof.
Yes,
Be careful if this fire continues to move.
And again, we are so thankful for these firefighters coming in here and doing this for us.
They're heroes.
Absolutely. I agree.
They are absolute heroes. They're rushing. Something just exploded. Okay, something just exploded.
It was a tree.
Okay. This is what we've been. We actually heard this down on Moreau Road. We heard the explosions from your neighborhood.
Do you know if houses down there are burning?
The business center, there was a fire around it, but firefighters were able to save it. There's a fire at the Taco Bell too, but they were able to save that. Okay, Melanie, I know you're worried about your husband. Thank you for talking to us. Be safe. Okay, again, we're on Parkmore and Kenrose Circle. My photographer showing you all these homes. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 6 homes going up in flames right now. The fire continues to spread as this wind just moves it. This is a devastating loss for this neighborhood here in Calabasas. Again, extremely tight-knit, friendly folks, working people. You heard Melanie, they've lived here, most of them for decades, many of them since this neighborhood was first built. And we're seeing Los Angeles County Fire, engine 5185 here on the scene, and my photographer is giving you a live look at everything that's happening. This is just an absolute loss. Another home just totally lost. And that's the latest from Calabasas. I see another neighbor over there. He's watering down his wooden fence. People doing what they can to protect their homes.
It really is a devastating sight. So this is the 5400 block of Parkmore in Calabasas, just paralleling Moreau Road, where both Susan and Gigi were minutes ago. And this neighborhood, since the 1960s, these homes have been there. They have never dealt with anything like this because, as you said, they're not butted up against any wildland directly in their backyards or in their front yards. So they have thought that they were safe. And then just within the hour, even they said that there was none of this around. Everything was completely fine.
Yeah, you see some of the fire there under the eaves. That's what they're. Go ahead, Gigi.
Right now you're watching live as firefighters try to make entry into the garage of the home at 5444 Parkmore, trying to get to the seat of the fire to stop it from spreading to the home next door. Meanwhile, firefighters are at the home down the street, just dousing it with water, surround and drown, as our Rick Dickert likes to say. So they're trying to get into that garage right now just to stop the fire. But it is raging. The streets, the visibility. I can't even see Melanie's husband anymore. He's still up on his roof. There's so many homeowners right now on their roofs trying to save their homes.
You don't get any closer to the front lines than you are right now in terms of when you have firefighters with literally axes and these tools to try and to stop the flames from spreading. I think what is most remarkable here, Gigi, is that you have been circulating about the area. You've been looking around. You were just here in the neighborhood and thought this area is safe. You don't have to worry about this area. And out of nowhere, you have these fires just exploding, these spot fires and embers catching all of these homes on fire. It is just how quickly all of these homes went up in flames. It is just quite remarkable.
It just shows you how a fire can quickly turn so dangerous, and how people think they're safe because there's just nothing happening in their area and they think it's all good. Maybe the fire has passed through this area, and in reality it hasn't. Not when you're dealing with the Santa Ana winds. We've seen explosive fire behavior, erratic wind. The fire, one fire official said, exceeded all of their forecasts of what they expected to happen. So yes, we were here, very familiar with this neighborhood. We came up to look at two homes that actually had a fire burning behind them. They suffered some pretty serious damage, not a complete loss. That was on Adamore, up the street. We were here earlier. We drove through the neighborhood just to make sure everything was okay, and it appeared to be okay. I was showing Tony Butita this neighborhood. I was telling him how I come here to walk and how lovely the people are and how nice everybody is and how they've lived here for so many years. And then this happens. It's just devastating to see. It would be devastating in any neighborhood. This is a working class neighborhood.
Gigi, we're going to throw up a map to give perspective to this so our viewers can see this is where this is happening. This is the 5400 block of Parkmore in Calabasas. It's east of